And we are on live at 9. James Phillips here on WJLX. And this morning I'm joined by Iris Jarvis of Young Jewelers. And I'm sure we'll talk about some jewelry at some point. But the reason that you're here today is to talk about, is it Spirits on Main? Is that right?
Close.
What was it?
Trolley on Main.
Trolley on Main.
And
That's right.
And this time of year, we are hosting our Spirits in the City.
Spirits in the City.
Yes.
I put everything together there.
It was perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. So this year, it's our third annual year for Spirits in the City. And this year, I'll just go ahead and say it. It's called Mystere.
Oh, cool, yeah. Because you guys are having, that's going to be the big announcement today, is that you guys are it's going to be Mystere, which is French for mystery?
French for mystery, yes. So at 10, we'll go live on our socials and we'll unveil the big announcement for tickets in this year's production. So hopefully everybody will tune in for that.
Yeah, everybody go to the, what would be the pages to check out?
Trolley on Main on Instagram, and then it just arcs over to Trolley on Main Facebook.
Right, so everybody check that out at 10 a.m. As soon as we finish here, they'll be making all the announcements, and it's going to be a cool event. I was able to take part in it last year for a little bit, and it's spooky, but it's fun, it's historical, and it was something, it seemed like it was fun for all ages. Everybody had a good time last year.
It's definitely a fun community event. And Trolley on Main, we really service the downtown area. So this route will be kind of centric to the downtown. We do other events out in the community, more in the county, but Trolley on Main, this specific Spirits will be kind of a hop on, hop off. So we kind of keep it central to downtown,
Right.
To keep the time up.
Yeah, and one of the things that I thought was so good last year was actually the acting involved. Like everybody, it's not like you guys are hiring professional actors. It's all local people, but they did a tremendous job last year.
Yeah, it is everybody from, it could be a judge to just a friend to somebody that's in an insurance company. So it's just a really fun time to take a space back from your typical job and come together and just really create magic, create a production.
Now, you told me that it was kind of you and your mom and sister's idea to do the haunted ride type thing.
Yes.
And I joke that you guys, since it's three of you, you are like the Sanderson sisters, right?
And we really do have ties to Salem, so you can look our family history up there
Oh, wow.
with the witch trials.
See, now I even noticed when you said that a little bit, there was this glimmer in your eye, like
That's right.
she really is a witch.
But you be careful. Yeah, no.
Tell us a little bit about the idea for it and why you guys decided to do this particular event.
So initially when we brought the trolley to Jasper, it was really an extension of Young Jewelers. So it was, hey, if you get your engagement ring from us, if you register with us, you have priority pricing and booking for the trolley. And so while we have been successful in that, we wanted to exercise the trolley in different ways. And so we love Halloween, we love fall, so we thought, hey, let's kind of do a fun rolling production for kind of a spooky mystery dinner. And so the first year it sold out within a couple hours, and last year it sold out within minutes.
Right, yeah.
And we try to pick different spots along the way. And so this year you're going to go to 2 locations that are not even open to the public. So
Oh, wow.
we love to kind of reserve that kind of exciting, spooky feel.
Can you give us one of them, or we got to wait on the announcement?
There's one that was an old hotel.
Okay, cool.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's going to be called the Kit Kat Motel. So,
Oh, yeah.
so it's going to be very fun.
That will be fun. And you said everything this year is going to have like a New Orleans theme to it?
Everything from drinks to food to the music to the accents. I mean, it is a very New Orleans French Quarter feel.
And everything, everybody who's involved are volunteers.
Yes. It's a lot of friends, a lot of people that just love art, community, people that typically wouldn't be together in a room, which I really love that aspect. I love having a little bit of that original, uncomfortable, I'm not familiar with you, but by the end of it, it's just everybody is extremely close, and it's something just wonderful for our community.
Yeah. By the end, everybody's friends because
Mm-hmm.
you've been scared. You've had to get close to each other to make sure that you're safe.
That's right.
That sort of thing.
Well, and we love to be able to host something that is very unique, because a lot of times a friendship or a business opportunity or just really a bright idea can come out of that. And that goes from the production crew to people that just board the trolley. It's always fun to see who gets on what show,
Right.
and how that kind of flows, and just watching the relationships really form out of that for our community.
And you said last year it sold out just in a matter of minutes, and I'm sure you're expecting the same this year.
I'm hoping to expect the same thing. We are going to, one of the biggest feedbacks that we heard is, hey, we need to see more showtime. So this year, we're going to have double the amount of shows.
Okay.
So that's I'm hoping that's gonna really help our community be able to see it a little bit more. Because it is a great, and we work really hard, so we want lots of people to be able to see it.
Tell us the dates and times for the shows.
So we'll release that at 10.
Okay.
But it is in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's going to be cool. I saw yesterday the kind of teaser for it put out on Facebook, and that's why I contacted you late yesterday. I was like, we need to get her on fast because
What was this, not 9 o'clock last night?
Yeah, it was like
You
9
texted
o'clock
me?
last night when I said, hey, you want to come on the show? I'd had somebody else who couldn't make it today. And but I knew if I didn't talk to you today, what would be the point? Because it's going to sell out.
Right.
So I really wanted to get you on to tell people about it.
Brack Bradley, talking about the pictures, I mean, they're just magic.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll see a lot more today at 10. But Brack Bradley, who owns Brackyard Films, does
Yeah.
all of our filming, everything with our production. And he's just done a fantastic job. Every year we're like, how are you going to do it bigger and better? And every year, here we are.
Oh, Brack
Yeah.
is so good at especially video. He can make anything look cool.
Yes.
And
as he has.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And he was on the show. Him and Al Blanton were on the show talking about their documentaries that they were doing
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. And but he's had so much experience just all over the world shooting things, and to have somebody with that kind of talent just right here in Jasper is incredible.
We are very lucky. I feel like that could be a segment of coming back and giving to your community.
Yeah.
And Brack would definitely need to be on it.
And there's so many people like that here. There's a lot of people who they could live anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
but they choose to come back to Jasper and share their talents, their homegrown talents here. And I think that's such a cool thing, So Trolley on Main has been quite the popular addition to downtown Jasper. Like you guys, it was kind of a weird thing. Like, hey, we're going to do a trolley.
Right.
And
So
where did that come from?
So let me say this. So Trolley on Main is privately owned.
Right.
And we love to have it for our community, but it's privately owned by myself and my mother. So this venture, we purchased it in 2022.
Yeah.
But the idea truly came back in 2014
Okay.
when I got married at the Naval Academy to my husband. And so being able to come onto the yard for the chapel, you were able to rent a trolley. And that was just a moment in time that I thought, this is really special. And to be able to preserve these memories. And I thought, we can do this in Jasper. Like, this
Right.
is something that we can absolutely implement in our town.
And give other people that special memory.
Yep. So fast forward, bring it to 22, we fly into Enid, Oklahoma, and we see the trolley in person for the first time. We love it. It's perfect. We start making our way back to Jasper, and we get 4 miles down the road, and the suspension went out. So
did that make you think, oh no, we picked the wrong trolley? Or did you think, okay, now the adventure begins?
No, I think we just kind of got a smile on our face, and we just said, yeah, here we go. Here's
Yeah.
the adventure. So, and it is an old trolley. It's a 1991 Cummins trolley. So there's no real blueprint on how you update this, how you decommission it, how you bring it back on, the suspension system, the airbags, everything about it. So you really have had to become the subject matter expert on how to maintain this.
Right. And like before we came on the air, we were kind of talking about that, and you said you could tell me anything in the world about a diamond.
Yeah.
but you didn't know anything about trolleys, but now you're pretty well versed on it.
I can tell you how to, with series parallel with the batteries, I can tell you the fluids, what all you need. So yeah, it's
I was
actually
going to say, you
very,
could probably change the fluids out on the thing.
it's actually
like
very fun because it's something, it just exercises your mind in such a different way
Yeah.
from your normal job
Yeah.
or your
yeah.
regular job.
Now, how do you? I mean, I'm sure with the internet, it's easier than the old days. But how do you find out? How do I fix this thing? Like,
So we have a really good crew.
yeah.
With everybody from our social media to just our drivers, which we've got fantastic drivers, by the way. Patrick Ryder, who's with the school system. David Keaton, who's been in the mines for, I don't know, 40 years, something like that. So you do have to be CDL certified, and then you have to have your Class B, which is your passenger endorsement.
Okay.
Aside from our drivers, though, being able to work with our mechanics, which are licensed with the school. So they maintain the entire yard. And then we also have just a couple different people that are able to work on it just as a diesel mechanic.
Right.
So
And
we've
that's
got
what
a-
I was wondering, what type of mechanic you had. If it was like guys at Sanders Aviation, that can the
I mean,
planes and the
it's a group effort.
Yeah,
Yeah. If
yeah.
we've got a tour and I'm like, hey, we need a little bit more Freon here or there. Like, yeah, we've had some calls out to the airport to dig in.
Yeah, it's good having a large crew and a lot of friends and help to be able to do that sort of thing.
Yes, it is a very large group effort. Our family, like, we're very supportive of one another. So whatever they're doing at Sanders, we're all in. Whatever we're doing with the trolley, they're all in. So it truly is a group effort.
Now, you guys recently have gone through, was it some grants that you guys have gotten for?
Yes. Yes. So this past grant cycle with Main Street, Alabama, so the state chapter of Main
Right.
Street, we were able to secure funding to become ADA compliant.
Okay.
And that was one real hurdle that we saw that was kind of holding us back with different programs and different services we could offer, even with the University of Alabama. So that's one thing that we are procuring this fall. And you have to kind of retrofit a trolley to be ADA compliant. So that's underway, and then we're also going to get a new AC system.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys also got a lot of good publicity from Main Street, Alabama. You were up for one of their major awards, like a finalist, I think, for one of the major awards.
Yep, we were a finalist, which was really cool. It was their new grant cycle called Bright Ideas. So this is their first year doing it, and so we met really good friends. Again, it's truly, you don't know when a bright idea is happening. So just the connections that Main Street has given us has just been wonderful. But we're hopefully going to roll that out this fall with our new ADA compliant ramp.
Awesome, yeah. And so the ADA compliance, will it be a ramp? Is that what is it like a pop-down ramp or something like that?
It is. And so whenever we do events, it'll be kind of different seating. So we just say contact us prior to the event because we'll have to just limit the seats or change just the seating a little bit just to make sure everything is correct.
Right, but that's really cool to be able to get it ADA compliant, and it'll allow for more people in the community to be able to enjoy the trolley. What's the next steps for the trolley besides that? Or if somebody's interested in renting the trolley for a wedding or for different occasions, what do they do?
Yeah, so go to our website, trolleyonmain.com, and just fill out a request. We do everything from a girlfriend's just night out to dinner on the trolley to sock hops, rides to and from games. So, I mean, it's originally, we had thought just to use it for young jewelers with our brides, but it really has taken on a different level of how to exercise it.
Right.
And we're really blessed that we don't have a fixed route system where a lot of buses or trolleys do. So truly, you can create your own vision with it.
Yeah, you can go anywhere with it.
Right, within 30 miles.
Right. I was curious if you'd had like a party trolley yet. You know how people do party buses and things like that.
We have. We've had like fiestas. We've had really fun just themed dinners. I mean, we've done it all.
Yeah, that's really cool though. That
Yeah.
And it's something for Jasper, Alabama that no other community has.
We like to offer obviously the private events, for spirits, it is capped at a certain age.
Right.
But then we love to, like, truly one of the biggest smiles that I could have had on my face with this trolley was we were filling it up before an event and having kids, want to come on and they have the opportunity to just see what the trolley is all about. So we have a lot of free events. We have private events. We love doing, it's during Christmas. We'll do an old Saint Nick Christmas ride that's free for children.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now for the spirit night, how many tickets are available?
There's going to be 88 total.
Okay. And the price is
It's going to be $85.
85, and that includes dinner. That includes the show. That's everything.
That gets you dinner, drinks, a show, all the things.
Is there an age limit on it, like as far as young kids or anything like that, or?
For this production, it is going to be 21 and older.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well, that's good to know too, that people know. But only 88 tickets available. So you better, like I'm saying, at 10 o'clock today, you've got to go to their socials, go to their Instagram page, go to their Facebook page, because the tickets are not going to last long. They were only there for a matter of minutes last year.
That's right.
And the event is going to be bigger and bolder this year. That's the promise, right?
That's right. Yes.
Well, how about we take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about Trolley on Main a little bit more, and we'll talk about Young Jewelers a little bit as well, and let people know what you guys have going on there in downtown Jasper. All right, we'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips. Our guest today is Iris Jarvis from Young Jewelers. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. And Young Jewelers will be the first sponsor. No, we're off now. All right, and we're back on Live at 9. James Phillips, guest is Iris Jarvis this morning, and we were having a good chat during the commercial break there, and we're talking about Trolley on Main, which is the coolest thing to come to Jasper in a long time. And if you have not had a chance to ride the trolley, this morning is a great chance to jump on it because you can go to the Trolley on Main Instagram page and Facebook page and buy tickets for
Spirits in the City.
Spirits in the City. I'll get it by the time the interview is over with. And Iris was joking that she's doing terrible. No, it's the host that's doing terrible. He can't remember the event. So.
We're going to get this together.
Yeah, we'll get it.
We're going to get
we'll
it
be able
together.
to do it.
Yeah.
So Spirits in the City is coming up in October. The announcement will be made at 10 a.m. this morning. They'll tell you the date, the times, and how to get your tickets. But it's going to be a ride around Jasper. There's going to be some stops on the tour that you can't typically get into. You get a dinner with it. You get drinks, and quite the historical tour of Jasper. And it's all going to be pretty spooky, too.
It is. It's going to very much have that New Orleans feel, French Quarter, circa 1920. So it's going to be just a good community event. And like I said, tune in to our socials, either Instagram or Facebook at 10 to see when ticket sales are launched.
Now, should people dress a certain way? Like, can they dress in the period of the time? Or?
We always encourage dress up.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
So, yeah, if you come in a fedora or feathers, like, fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say even like a flapper dress or something
Yes.
probably for people.
100%.
That will be really cool. What do you think has been the draw for this event in particular? Because like you said, the first one that you guys did, tickets sold out within a few hours, and nobody even knew what it was. And then last year for the second one, tickets sold out in a couple minutes. So obviously it's a fun time, or people wouldn't be buying tickets so quickly.
It is. So I think it's just people are so hungry to have something to do at night and to be able to have a fun community event, or it's just a different take on a date night.
Right.
Right. It's a very elevated date night. And when we first did, going back to Jasper Main Street, when we first did the Jasper, the dinner in the street.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And looking around, it was out in front of our store, and I remember the first plate that we brought out, we forgot and just served it on chargers. And we're like, is this going well? Is this not? And I'm like looking around at people eating just chicken wings in the middle of the street. And I'm like, people are truly hungry to do any type of event.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is just a really cool way of just to take on a date night.
Well, and there's so many cool things that happen in our downtown. We were talking about that before we came on the air about how downtown is it's just the heartbeat of our community. And downtown stretches further than we realize Main Street does, you know.
Right. Our community is extremely strong. And yes, the downtown is fantastic. But our strength does surpass those 4 blocks. And that's something that I've always been extremely passionate about, is serving the entire county.
Right. Well, and I noticed, I know you guys have this event coming up, but also the Oktoberfest is coming up downtown, and that's grown into such a huge event too. The dinner in the street has always been so neat, and it's grown every year that it's taken place. It's just cool to be able to go downtown and enjoy some food and hang out with friends, meet new friends at every event like that. And that was one thing you said earlier, through these things, you meet so many new friends and that's how all these new partnerships end up getting formed.
Right.
You know?
It's just a community effort, and it's just being able to have fellowship, create new ideas with somebody that you never would have thought, or it's the idea of saying yes and to building on a really fun idea, and that idea may spark while you're on the trolley or while you're at one of the community events. So being able to have this is just, it's fun for us, but it's really, we love it for our community.
Right, right. Now, and you said earlier, coming up at the holidays, you'll have some, like a Christmas time event probably for the trolley as well.
Yes, so we love to be able to have different age limits on the trolley. So like we're going to have a really fun event for our children. So we'll have our North Pole Express on the trolley where you can come. It's a free event. We'll have hot cocoa. We'll do wish lists. We'll have live music. Typically, if the snow machine's working, we have a 100% chance of snow.
Right.
So we'll just do a little route downtown with the trolley with the kids. So it's just truly is the magic of Christmas.
And it's a good way for the kids to get to see Santa Claus and
Yes.
let him know what's on their wish list for the year
Yes.
too. How about Young's Jewelers? What's happening around Young's Jewelers? I mean, you've only been in business for 70 years now, right?
So we're knocking on 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm third generation. My mom, Debbie, and I own the store together. And we're really blessed walking into this next year because we are expanding. So we truly have outgrown our showroom. So we're right now at about 5,000 square feet. This time next year will be about 8,000 square feet. So it's going to be a total different take on how a jewelry store is. So we're going to have a kids center, so the moms and dads can come in and truly let their kids learn about geodes and be able to play with different stuff. We're going to
Yeah.
have a men's lounge. When you come in to buy an engagement ring, it's going to be a total different take on how to do that, almost more of a boutique style. So we'll still have lots of merchandise to choose from the case, but our fastest growing category is custom. So
Yeah.
we are totally reworking our jeweler shop for casting, plating, all of the things. So it's going to be a really, really fun new store.
Well, speaking from experience as a guy who has bought an engagement ring in the past, I would have loved to have had as much help as possible, because my wife was very adamant about what she wanted. So, you've got to go somewhere and you got to be able to tell them, hey, this is what she wants. And then you guys can just help the guys to find exactly what it is.
Right. Well, we love to be able to educate and say, hey, exactly what is it that you're looking for? Is this something you want to grow in a couple years, or is this your final piece?
Right.
Really understanding what your client is wanting is something that I think that we do a fantastic job with.
Yeah. Well, I'm so thankful for Young Jewelers because you guys jumped on Live at 9 very early and wanted to be a sponsor, and y'all were one of our absolute first sponsors, and we sure do appreciate that, and love to have you guys as a sponsor on the show. It's been quite the ride so far to see how we've grown over the last 6 months or so.
Absolutely. Yeah, you've had Jess on, so we'll get maybe Grant on. Or
Yeah,
William
yeah,
on
we definitely
next.
need
Yeah.
to. I thought about getting your dad to come on and talk about the air races because I know he was just out there not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah, he just got back, like 2 weeks ago?
Right.
Yeah.
And then somehow we had Bunky show up in our booth on Football Friday night on Friday, and he did a great job. We even got him to call a touchdown. He was able to talk as it was happening and throw it out there. So he did a great job.
Bunky can tell you anything about the Saints that you want to know.
Oh, I
Like,
bet.
If he needs to go to trivia night next year
Yeah.
for the sports edition. Yeah.
So he's a Saints fan, is that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, they're having a
Yes.
bad year this year.
He's hanging in there. Yeah.
Well, what's next? What's next for you guys for Trolley on Main? After this, where do you go from here?
So one thing that we would love to do is to be able to have kind of a Friday, being able to have the.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
He's just moving the camera a little bit.
To be able to have like a Friday afternoon, hey, here are the trolley stops. So hop on, hop off, to be able to service some of the restaurants, to go to Gamble Park, maybe even an app that comes out so you can hop on, hop off, or locate the trolley. So
Oh yeah, see, an app was something I had thought of in the past would be neat. I just didn't know if how often you guys wanted to run the trolley would be the thing.
I think a lot of it would be seasonal.
Right.
What we could be able to do, and being able to exercise and use the Bankhead House. Like, that's such a gem that still a lot of people are not familiar with, and we've loved to partner with them in the past years with Spirits in the City. So going to these really fun, even going out to the archery park, that's
Right.
something that we could do easily. So I think just expanding our presence in the community and being able to have a true writing system.
Right. Well, and I know you've always been such a proponent for Jasper and downtown Jasper. How much more history of the area have you learned since getting Tom?
It's been fun just to, like, I'll say, a friend, Trent Harris, has been a plethora of information on all things of the Musgrove and downtown and the Moses Camac Bridge. Like, there's just a lot of really wealth of information people that have fortunately just kind of evolved with having the trolley. So a lot of just about even just the structures of downtown. So the Methodist Church, learning about that, the building across from it. So it's just been a really fun adventure so far. And I will say, with a smile on my face, it's been an adventure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, we're very proud. We're very blessed to bring just a unique twist to our community.
And what should people do? Again, go ahead and remind them of your website if they want to book the trolley.
Yes, so if they want to book the trolley, just fill out a request. It's trolleyonmain.com. Or you can either Instagram us or Facebook us, or you can find me at Young Jewelers, and I'll be happy to go over all the packages and offers that we have.
And definitely find her at Young's Jewelers, and she'll go over all those packages, and she'll show you all kinds of jewelry as well, right?
That's right, that's right.
And then let's remind everybody today, they've got to go to the Instagram page, and what's the Trolley on Main Instagram page?
Just Trolley on Main.
Trolley on Main on Instagram, and it'll also get you to their Facebook page at 10 a.m. You want to check it out at 10 a.m. and don't wait any later because the tickets will be gone. But check it out at 10. They're going to give you all the details for the upcoming event in October, and I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. I took part in it last year, and it was such a fun thing. And everybody was having a great time. Like, everybody was laughing. Everybody was enjoying the food. It was just an incredible event that brought all kinds of different people together.
Yes, it's a mystery dinner on wheels.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I don't think we mentioned that. It is like a mystery dinner theater, but it's rolling.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Several just drop-off spots, hopping on, hopping off. It's just going to be a really fun production this year. We're really excited to roll it out.
And can you tell us some of the local actors that are going to be involved?
Yeah. So, well, the initial photograph that we put out was Tana Collins, Allred, and Eddie Brown's brother, Gary Brown, who is fantastic. My sister is in it, and she, I will say, just comes to life. Did you ever see the movie Death Becomes Her?
Yes.
With Goldie Hawn? She just embodies Goldie Hawn.
Oh, wow.
The accent and all, so it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple kiddos in it, and then my husband Grant is in it. Like I said, it's just truly community centric
Right.
to who's on it. There may be a judge in it,
Right.
and maybe a bartender. So,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and I know sometimes community theater can be a tad bit cringeworthy, but the community theater in Jasper has always been so good. Like, everybody does a great job. They take it really serious, but they have a lot of fun with it. And everybody that you mentioned, I've seen them in different performances. They do a great job.
A lot of the people, from the Arts Alliance for dinner theater. This is kind of just a different take on dinner theater, essentially.
Right. And does the event benefit the Arts Alliance, or is there anything?
So the Arts Alliance, we were able to receive a grant from the Arts Alliance for costume, but at the end of the event, there will be a portion of proceeds that we are going to give back to the Arts Alliance.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So every ticket that we sell, we will set aside money to give back to them.
Yeah, and the Arts Alliance does incredible work in Walker County, especially in the school system. I love everything that they do. They send storytellers out to the schools, or they do performances at the schools, and it really opens up our children to the arts and all the good things that come from the arts.
The Arts Alliance building is fantastic. If you've not had a chance to go by there, it was the old student center at Bevel, but it's just a wonderful place to go, and they've got a really nice exhibit right now.
Right. Is the exhibit now, is it at Andrew Brassfield's exhibit still?
Yes.
Or? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It's still there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had Andrew on the show a little while back, right before it started, and I saw some of the pieces, and it's great. And the Arts Alliance also a lot of times will have the budding artist exhibit where they have the young artists. I know my daughters have participated in that, and they're always doing things for local artists. It's just a great great group of people, and they always work hard to show off local talent.
Well, it's the power of partnership with being able to work with the Arts Alliance, work with downtown, with different business owners. So it's truly having the partnerships that will implement success.
Right, right. Well, anything else you want to let the folks in Jasper know about today?
Just thanks for having me on, and I just encourage people to go on at 10 and learn a little bit more about ticket sales and come by and just see us, and we'll have some magic.
Go see Spirits in the City this year. If you haven't seen this event, I'm telling you, you've got to get tickets to it, and you better get them quick because there's only 88 of them available, and they'll go on sale at 10 o'clock today. So go to their socials at 10 o'clock, and until tomorrow when we'll be back on live at 9. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on today. I think today's it's an election day. There's a special election out there. Go and vote. Don't be complaining if you don't go vote. So go vote. It's the District 13 special election. Dustin Beatty and Greg Barnes are running for that House of Representatives spot. Definitely go out and vote today. And then tune back in the morning to Live at 9. And until tomorrow, be kind and love. And then we'll see you on Live at 9 on WJLX tomorrow morning.
You did get the